What's up? What's up? Gonz here with another episode of Serato's Kitchen, brought to you by Serato Studio. Again, I want to thank all my chefs for submitting their flips and knocking it out the park. As always, from before, I haven't heard these ones yet, but super curious of what you guys have in store for me. Again, the winner this week will get a Serato Studio license, as well as a $100 gift card voucher from Sweetwater. I made this one a little bit different. Actually put a acapella of a track that myself and my MC Stress, as our group is called Chronological, was called Stomping Grounds. Wanted to throw in this little extra spice of trying to throw in this acapella of the track and seeing how you guys can add your own spice and pizzazz to it. I'm sure it's going to be great. Again, if you're new to this, what I do is I'm going to listen to all the submissions, give you guys my commentary, some feedback, and then following my reactions, I'm going to put another video of the winner, as well as show you how I did my flip as well, because if you guys got to cook, I got to cook too. So I went ahead and made my flip and show you some techniques that I did with it. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. So let's go, and I got my little chef hat over here too. So again, this is in the Serato Kitchen Discord. There's quite a few sections here, but if you're new to Discord in general, once you join our Serato Discord, you're going to then go to a channel called Serato's Kitchen in the music production side of things. And near the bottom, we're going to have our samples that Serato posts up on here. So this is the main sample that I put for this week. It's from the Very Sick Beats pack called VSG D Loop. So here it goes. It gave me that kind of Wu-Tangish vibe, so I thought it was something that I think you guys could do something well with. For the dessert, I put 3 S's on there. I just realized that. I did a drum fill. Reason being is I wanted to just give you guys a little practice. Not that you need it, but a way of using drum fills to transition into other sections, or just creative ways of using it. So it's it kind of comes by really fast over here. That's it. I wanted you to include that. And then I added the acapella of the Stomping Grounds track from our 5th album called it's called Stomping Grounds. Go figure.
We got them in line with everything that we invent.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland.
That's the way you get Timberland up. That's how it goes. So without further ado, first up we have GoukenBeats. He goes, "Hey, I already did this week's challenge as part of my Beattober challenge. Awesome. Was a lot of fun. The acapella is so crazy. Thank you, GoukenBeats." I totally butchered that. GoukenBeats. I'm going to say it right. Amazing samples this week. Thank you so much. So here we go with GoukenBeats.
World beyond. Think before you speak. Mouth full of smarts. The talent supersedes the occupation. World beyond. Bird's eye view, checkmate. World beyond.
Sit the fuck down. Don't take it personal. Everything is comedy. Sit the fuck down. Still raw.
GoukenBeats.
Now we add the drums.
You added the drums with it. Great job, dude. What a way to kick it off. I was ready just to spit some bars. I really like the little Foley that you threw in there. That little water pour. I don't know why. I really like that. I just like how you went and got little sections of the acapella, and it sit very well in there. Awesome job, bro. Great. What a way to kick it off. I just put the reference track on there. Next up, we have FONKSOUL. All Hail the Koala. All Hail the Koala, bro. So here we go. FONKSOUL.
You put that sauce on this one.
I really like how you incorporated that sample in that track. Bassline was rocking in that as well. Yeah, I wasn't sure how you were gonna have that fit the way you did, but it was dope. Love it. Good job. All hail the koala. Hey. All hail the koala. Chopping it up, baby. Chopping it up. Yeah, make sure I put my fire emoji next to you there because, you know, you deserved it on that. My flip, we'll go over that in the other video there. We have now Mr. DJ Melo Hielo, everybody. Thanks for giving us this platform. Appreciate it, man. Much love to Serato and having them, you know, let me team up with them to keep this series going. I love all the work that all of you do. Big shout outs to Serato, all the fam, trying to make it happen for you guys. This was a great challenge. I used all of the samples and acapellas. This ought to be a tough one for you to decide, as it always is, bro. It's always tough. As I bet the other chefs had as much fun as I did in the kitchen. I did too. Peace all. Absolutely, bro. So here we go, Mr. DJ Melo Hielo.
Beyond my pen blade slice, softer than the dart she throw. Definitely nice. That this shit you waving in the dark, it's falling apart. Think before you speak. Got a mouth full of smarts. Leave them needing repair, seeking modifications. Cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me down the path. I'm one of plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics. High post on a plane. Bird's eye view, checkmate, paving the lane. It's side truth, I see me. Never harbor no pain. Uphill battles, I call it nothing but gains. Strength and numbers illustrate power. Raw energy now tame with an appetite to devour. Looking back in retrospect, we got them in line with everything that we invent.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up.
An only child of the dirty immigrant variety, been down the winding road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy, they dying on the inside. Before I do fugazi, I'd rather drink strychnine. That's just me though. Call it living by a credo. Until you really know me, we ain't people. Don't take it personal, it's part cerebral. Takes all types to make the world go round, right? So let live and let light. Playing dozens often leads to fist fights. I know what time it is. If that's the point, then push your head back in your orifice. Spare me the fodder, ain't some medicated gummy. Smoke the number, where's the fire? I ain't bothering nobody. Sit the down somewhere, fella. I'm an old man, who the you think you is, killer? It's a cool thing, playboy. I'm a legend in my own mind. Kinda get the up off my if you be so kind.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you
track in a fashion that cats was lacking a skill for. Pull up to the spot, rocking Timbs like Happy Gilmore. Aight, this Nike's on my feet, but I'm still raw. Make it feel like a steel toe to your jaw. Of course, I'm blessed with a vision articulate. My thoughts collected, my method meticulous. I brought the weapon, my breath is an instrument of death. While y'all start, my preference is ending it. My perspective affected the way I rhyme now. Eyes on the prize, but it's like the prize on my eyes now. I ain't down with them lies and I'll never lie down. Live rounds, you know my mic style. Blah. Every line a kill shot, yeah, that's all she wrote. Mom's taught me protect a spider but stomp a roach. Too dope, I pack in a rap quote. Unbreakable, I'm Bruce Willis in a black cloak.
That's the way you get Timberland up.
You put that sauce on this one.
Melo Hielo, good job, bro. I really like how you did your drum programming. There's like a little intricate little switch ups in there. I would say the only thing is on the second verse. I know this acapella was a little challenging as far as like the timing on it. It was just if you kind of cut that section and moved it over just a little bit, like the first little half of it would have kind of sit in the pocket a little bit better. But overall, bro, this was dope. Like solid beat. Solid, dude. Big ups Melo Hielo. Yeah, add my little fire to that. Absolutely violent. I know that reference now. I was watching Terminator 2 the other day. So here we go. 4th Street Mega. OG in the building. Goes, what up, chefs? What up, Gonz? What up, Mega? This was fun. I cut out the middle verse and moved the second hook to the end. The main sample is looped and lubed with effects. I truncated the decap fill to fit with the other drum fills I have in the beat. Added some other spices, vocal samples, and some bass. Awesome. So let's give it up to Mr. 4th Street Mega. Oh, snap.
Yo, my pen blade slice, softer than the dart she throw. Definitely nice, that shit you waving in the dark, falling apart. Think before you speak, got a fucking mouth full of smarts. People needing repairs, seeking modifications, cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me, down the path I'm on a plenty, pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics. High post on a plane, bird's eye view, checkmate, paving the lane. Inside truth, I see me, never harbor no pain. Uphill battles, I call it nothing but gains. Strength and numbers illustrate power. Raw energy, now tame with an appetite to devour. Looking back in retrospect, we got them in line with everything that we invent.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up.
Splash the track in a fashion that cats was lacking the skill for. Pull up to the spot, rocking Timbs like Happy Gilmore. Aight, this Nike's on my feet, but I'm still raw. Make it feel like a steel toe to your jaw. Of course, I'm blessed with a vision articulate. My thoughts collected, my method meticulous. I brought the weapon, my breath is an instrument of death. When y'all start shit, my preference is ending it. My perspective affected the way I rhyme now. Eyes on the prize, but it's like the prize on my eyes now. I ain't down with them lies and I'll never lie down. Live rounds, you know my mic style. Blah. Every line a kill shot, yeah, that's all she wrote. Mom's taught me protect a spider but stomp a roach. Too dope, I pack crack in a rap quote. Unbreakable, I'm Bruce Willis in a black cloak.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up.
Bro. Crazy. Yeah, definitely put someone on this that's not us on that track. And wow, bro, that was dope. Really love how you did the fills, man. that bass line was grooving, bro. Yeah, definitely get somebody on this, because that is fire. That is fire. I gotta put my, oh my gosh, fire. Oh yeah, there we go. I already did, but I'm gonna make sure I added them on there. Damn, 4th Street. Much love to you, bro. You come in every week and bringing it every flipping time. Yeah, damn. Y'all making it tough again. It never fails. It never fails. OG in the building, Mr. EtalonBeats. It's been some time since I last made a remix, so I decided to make one while streaming. If you haven't already, check out Etalon Stream over on Twitch. Dope insight on stuff. His sound design is crazy. Super dope dude. Again, let's give it up to Mr. EtalonBeats.
World beyond my pen blade slice. Softer than the darts you throw. Definitely nice. That shit you waving in the dark is falling apart. Think before you speak. Got a fucking mouth full of smarts. Leaving needing repair, seeking modification. Cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me down the path I want a plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics. High post on a plane. Bird's eye view, checkmate, paving the lane. Inside truth, I see me, never harbor no pain. Uphill battles, I call it nothing but gain. Strength and numbers illustrate power. Raw energy, now tame with an appetite to devour. Looking back in retrospect, got them in line with everything that we invent.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timber up, that's the timber way you get. That's timber way you get. That's timber way you get. That's timber way you get.
An only child of the dirty immigrant variety. Been down the winding road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy. They're dying on the inside. Before I do fugazi, I'd rather drink strychnine. That's just me though. Call it living by a credo. Until you really know me, we ain't people. Don't take it personal, it's part cerebral. Takes all tapes to make the world go round right. So let live and let light. Playing dozens off at least the fist fights. I know what time it is. If that's the point, then push your head back in your orifice. Spare me the fighter, ate some medicated gummy. Smoke the number, where's the fire? I ain't bothering the body. Sit the fuck down somewhere, fella. I'm an old man, who the fuck you think you is, killer? It's a cool thing, playboy. I'm a legend in my own mind. Kinda get the fuck up off my dick if you be so kind.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timber up, that's the timber way you get. That's timber way you get. That's timber way you get. That's timber way you get.
Splash in the trap. Yo. Splash the track in a fashion that cats was lacking the skill for. Pull up to the spot, rocking Timbs like Captain Gilmore. It's Nikes on my feet, but I'm still raw. Make it feel like a steel toe to your jaw. Of course, I'm blessed with a vision articulate. My thoughts collected, my method meticulous. I brought the weapon, my breath is an instrument of death. While y'all start shit, my preference is ending it. My perspective affected the way I rhyme now. Eyes on the prize, but it's like the prize of my eyes now. I ain't down with them lies and I'll never lie down. Live rounds, you know my mic style. Blah. Every line a kill shot, yeah, that's all she wrote. Mom's taught me protect the spider but stomp a roach. Too dope, I pack crack in a rap quote. Unbreakable, I'm Bruce Willis in a black cloak.
Whoo.
That was spicy.
That was spicy, my friend. I like all the little subtleties. I saw what you did with Realistics, like beginning to his verse. You're doing that like really kind of crunchy bit crusher type of effect for his vocal. I like the way you did the chopping of the hook of the Timberland, like how you did the little chops on that. Solid, dude. Damn it, you guys always make it so darn difficult. Wow, amazing job, bro. Amazing job. Again, check out Etalon's stream. Yeah, he goes crazy on some stuff. I've learned a lot of stuff from him. Shout out to him. Next up, we have Mr.Freed. Yo, peeps, what up? What up, Freed? Luckily, I have found time again this week to create something. I feel you. This month has been insane for me, and last month has been crazy. This time with more than 40 tracks. I see this picture. This picture is pretty insane. Now, to let other people know, you don't have to have 40 tracks. You can have less than that and it can be dope. You can have 100 tracks and it can be dope too. It's just there is a reason why you have those tracks in there. So just to let people know, a lot of it's just like layers. To his point, I've done most of it on my MPC Live, pitch/chopped all 3 samples, chopped up a drum break 2, layered some kicks, snares, and added more instruments, percussions, pads/synths, and effects to make a nice arrangement. Also did some scratches with the Accapella for the extra sauce. So yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be crazy. I can tell he has some good arrangements there just by looking at this. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna hear it. We got Mr.Freed. Let's go.
Walk with me. Looking back in retrospect. Walk with me down the path I'm on a plenty.
You put that sauce on this one.
That was spicy.
Wow. Damn, Freed, you made all those 40 tracks work for you, bro. Yeah, that was fantastic. Really like your intro. The arrangement was beautiful. I really like how you added the scratches in specific sections to really enhance that particular section. The way the trumpet and the pads would come in just fit perfect in the pocket of that track. Damn, bro. You did the damn thing on this one, Freed. That was really, really dope. Wow. Okay. Always making it tough. Making it tough as always. I love that, though. Next up, we have Soular. Cheers to the chefs. Yes, to all you chefs. Had fun working with the vocals on this one. Try to keep it simple and complement the acapella / main ingredient melody. So here we have Soular.
With me down the path, I'm one of plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics. High post on a plane, bird's eye view, checkmate, paving the lane. Inside truth, I see me, never harbor no pain. Uphill battles, I call it nothing but gains. Strength and numbers illustrate power. Raw energy now tame with an appetite to devour. Looking back in retrospect, we got them in line with everything that we invent.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up.
An only child of the dirty immigrant variety. Been down the winding road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy, they dying on the inside. Before I do fugazi, I'd rather drink strychnine. That's just me though. Call it living by a credo. Until you really know me, we ain't people. Don't take it personal, it's part cerebral. Takes all types to make the world go round right. So let live and let light. Playing dozens often leads to fist fights. I know what time it is. If that's the point, then push your head back in your orifice. Spare me the fodder, ate some medicated gummy. Smoke the number, where's the fire? I ain't bothering nobody. Sit the fuck down somewhere, fella. I'm an old man, who the fuck you think you is, killer? It's a cool thing, playboy. I'm a legend in my own mind. Kinda get the fuck up off my dick if you be so kind.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up. That's the way you get, that's the way you get Timberland up.
Good job, Soular. Yeah, that beat was solid, bro. Only thing on the vocals, just shift them over just a little bit. Again, this acapella is a little tricky, just because of how I made the original. It doesn't exactly hit on a specific downbeat, so it can be off just a little bit if you're not careful. But beat-wise, man, those drums were hitting, bro. Like, good job, Soular. Damn, making it tough. Here we go. Next up, we have now becoming a regular in here, Vexo. Shout out to Vexo in the building. Here we go. We got Vexo.
That's the way you get Timberland up.
Softer than the darts you throw.
Too dope, I pack crack in a rap quote.
That's the way you get Timberland up.
Softer than the darts you throw.
Too dope, I pack crack in a rap quote.
That's the way you get Timberland up.
Softer than the darts you throw.
Too dope, I pack crack in a rap quote.
Yo, I like how you did that wordplay. That was dope. That bass was hitting hard too. Solid, Vexo. Yeah, I like that. I didn't know how it was gonna go with that wordplay at first, but then when I heard it back again on there, I was like, yo, okay, this is dope. Good job, Vexo. Next up, we have Ghost. Hi, chefs. This would be a sick beat. ... I hope. Nah, you good, bro. Again, I appreciate all of you submitting. Again, this isn't super easy to do. You know, we all got busy weeks and trying to get stuff going in our own projects, you know, i.e. my own album trying to release here soon. A new chronological album, actually. So yeah, on that tangent, let's hear it for Ghost, everybody.
World be arm, my pen blade slice, softer than the darts you throw. Definitely nice, that shit you waving in the dark is falling apart. Think before you speak, got a fucking mouth full of smarts. Leave them needing repairs, seeking modifications. Cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me, down the path I'm one of plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics.
An only child of the dirty immigrant variety. Been down the winding road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy, they dying on the inside. Before I do fugazi, I'd rather drink strychnine. That's just me though. Call it living by a credo. Until you really know me, we ain't people. Don't take it personal, it's part cerebral. Takes all types to make the world go round, right? So let live and
Tracking a fashion that cats was lacking the skill for. Pull up to the spot, rocking Timbs like Happy Gilmore. Aight, it's Nikes on my feet, but I'm still raw. Make it feel like a steel toe to your jaw. Of course, I'm blessed with a vision articulate. My thoughts collected, my method meticulous. I brought the weapon, my breath is an instrument of death. While y'all start shit, my preference is ending it.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get. Timberland up.
I added the Hadouken in there. Gonz, good job. The beat, solid, bro. Solid. I really like how you chopped that sample. Because I didn't know how this was gonna go direction wise. The only thing, and again, this acapella is tricky, is the verses. If you just move them up a little bit, it would kind of catch on there. However, when that hook came in, it felt perfect on there. But solid beat, bro. Super dope. Me hearing it, like I would already throw like a female vocalist on that. But Ghost, hella good job.
You put that sauce on this one.
Good job on that, bro. Here we go. You guys and y'all's memes and gifs, man. I love it. I love it. And then we have NGVA, another regular in the building. Shout out to him. Peace, y'all. Use all three samples in some capacity. That's all I ask for. You don't have to use the entire thing. As long as you add some of that main ingredient, and then we add those other spices on top. That's what we're asking for. We don't want to over-season things. So, again, shout out to NGVA. Or NGVA. You let me know if I said it right the first or the second time there.
Now we add the drums.
Boy, added them drums. That snare was slapping, bro. Really like how you chopped that sample. Y'all were really on some chopping today. I love it. I was really curious of how you guys would really be creative on that sample, because you can definitely take it a lot of different directions, and You guys did. I got to put some flames on here, bro. I can't leave you hanging with no extra flames. There we go. Make sure I got everybody flame. Oh, Chef, I got to add a flame to you, Mr. Ghost. Got to add flames to you too, dog. And you, Vexo. I got to show love to everybody, man. Damn, y'all made it tough. I did have some people ask me like, hey, do you have like a top 3 in your mind? And, you know, how do you go about judging it? It's kind of a culmination of everything. Like how you structure it, how you include the sample, how it flows. Again, I'm open to all kind of genres. So like, I'm not stuck to one. So I keep myself open-minded. It's really just how you're utilizing those samples and how you're building your arrangements, which in turn helps you just become a better producer. So that's what I look at. Again, I'm not the arbiter of what is dope, you know, by no means. It's just kind of giving my feedback from what I've experienced. Damn, dude. It's tough. I have 4 in my brain right now that could win. Eesh. Even if I do 4, I have Freed in there, Mega's in there, Etalon's in there. Oh man, I have Gouken in there. Dang, man, it's tough going back and because each one had like its slice of dopeness that I like. FONKSOUL was dope too. Damn. If I had to do, I always do this. I always realize that I keep stalling every time. If I had to pick 3, a top 3, in no particular order, I have Etalon in there, 4th Street, and Freed. Kind of how they're lined up right now. That's what I have. That 4th position is really tough. But I'm not going to tell you who won in this video. In the next video, you're going to know who is the winner. Again, the winner is going to get a Serato Studio license. You're also going to get a $100 voucher gift card from Sweetwater. Again, I want to give a big shout out to all of my chefs who submitted. Again, let other people know about it. Let me know what you want me to do better. Like, I don't mind. I take feedback all the time. But if there's anything that you want me to do to make it better, more interesting, sample choice wise on things, like let me know. I don't mind the criticism or the feedback. I just want to see this community grow. I love the fact that all of you keep trying to submit every week. I see the progression of some people in here. I see the creativity with a lot of people. It gets me hype as well. So even if you're just new to this and you want to submit or you're a little nervous, like go ahead and do it. We're not here to clown on anybody. Like we want everybody to get better. That's the main thing, is getting better and having fun. If you can win a prize in there too, that's always helpful incentive as well. Again, I enjoy doing this. I love listening to you guys flips and how you come up with stuff and vice versa. You know, it helps me when I create, just kind of referencing what you guys do and trying to learn little tips and tricks from you guys as well. So with that, on the next video, you are going to see who the winner is, as well as my breakdown of my flip that I did and hearing my flip in all of its glory. Just kidding. But with that, you guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, everybody.
Walk with me. Looking back in retrospect. respect. Walk with me down the path I'm on a plenty.
What up, what up? Gonz here again. This time, you're going to see the cook-up that I did using the samples. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So here is my project. I ended up pitching the sample up one, and I found these particular sections here. Added quite a bit of filter. Did some reverse action to that. Little filter as well. I use serum effects as well. Now, this might look a little different to you, but this is the new beta that lets you add almost like infinite effect slots, which sounds pretty crazy, but you can do that now. And then I realized I don't have my Pro mouse ready, so you can't really see too much. And I spent so much money on this Pro mouse that I need to get that up and locked and loaded there. There we go. Now you can see what's going on. So yeah, so on the beta here, there you have this little plus that's right here, so you can add more effects, and more effects. So with the chop that I did here, you can kind of hear what I did. I'm gonna solo this. So kind of created that mode there. Again, have fun. Kind of mess around with the sample to see if you can create like alternative melodies instead of just having what they just serve you up on there. And then I did this here. Found this cool little piano sample that I thought had like the right texture to fit that. I know texture is kind of like a little buzzword for it, just sounds cool. Like a real laid back kind of tone. Then here,
World beyond my
I really pitched down the vocal a lot.
World beyond my
Not really, not too much, but -2. So I know my boy Stress is gonna be laughing like, man, my voice ain't that deep, bro. But that's what I wanted to do. It was just, it sounded cool with how I did the sample, and then I used the sub 11 bass to get all the low end. Again, this is a built-in synth for that's in Serato Studio, and then I use the little fill at certain sections. So I'll play it. I'll kind of play it through these little parts here. Went ahead and had this like drum break fill here. That little string, I actually used a sample kit from Arcade called Producer's Orchestra. I just realized this window is super big here. But I used their Producer's Orchestra. It had really cool strings. Just added it for a little texture too on that section. And then during Stress's verse,
world beyond my pen blade slice, sharper than the darts you throw. Definitely nice. That shit you waving in the dark. World beyond.
So when I was talking about the acapella and people kind of going off a little bit, not going off, but like felt like it was a little off, it's because this vocal doesn't hit on the one. He actually has a little pause on there. So with that, it's where I had to shift this over a little bit. Because if I put it right here, World Beyond, it's not going to fit. It won't fit. It won't fit as far as in the pocket of the track. As an example, I'm going to just double check that I remember where this is exactly at. All right, it's right there, okay. So if I put it here, it's going to sound off.
World beyond, my pen blade slice, sharper than the dart she throw. Definitely nice, that shit you been in the dark.
It sounds okay for like the first like bar and a half, 2 bars, but it starts to trail off from there. So when you're getting into remixing acapellas, super important tip is to listen to the reference track, i.e. the original track, and hear where the first part of that voice starts. Does it start actually on the 1, or does it start a little bit after that? Once you can figure out certain words and where they land on a beat, it makes doing remixes with acapellas a lot easier.
World beyond, my pen blade slice, sharper than the dart she throw. Definitely nice, that shit you waving in the dark's falling apart. Think before you speak, got a mouth full of smarts.
And I know I had a dirty version of this track, but if you wanted to say make a clean acapella, which I heard some of you guys do, which is awesome, the way you can do that is go to the mixer tab on your effects here, go to mutes, and just create mutes. Because it's an acapella, it's not going to mute out the entire track. So you just find this section that you don't want to, where you have like the curse word, and then you just mute that, and then you just automate it back off. So the rest of the vocal happens on there. You're gonna see it unmute. I mean mute.
Definitely nice. That shit you waving in the dark's falling apart. Think before you speak, got a mouth full of smarts. Leave a need and repair, seeking modifications. Cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me, down the path, I'm one of plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics.
So I just made these little breaks in between that are like 2 bars to then go into the next section. Again, if you're adding like an echo to a vocal, you have to make sure that you have the echo still on the next section, and you have this on at 100%. Because if you don't do that, the echo is going to stop from the section before. And I'll give you an example right now. Let me do that. Oops, Command Z. So I'll show you what happens if I say I automated this off. We're going to just make this actually turn off here. Even though I have echo over here.
World beyond, my pen blade slice, sharper than the dart she throw. Definitely nice, that shit you waving in the dark's falling apart. Think before you speak, got a mouth full of smarts. Leave a need and repair, seeking modifications. Cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me, down the path, I'm one of plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics.
So see how you don't hear it anymore? It's because I had the echo turned off on the break section. I should have just actually have it turned on and then put the depth at 100%, because it's going to carry over from the section, the stress section, into the break if I have this on at 100% on both. So just a thing if where you're like, man, how come I have an echo here and I still have the echo at 100% here, but it doesn't carry over at a certain time? You have to make sure you automate that, because I'm not having the verse echo the whole time. So I'm giving it specific times to do that. So hopefully that didn't go whoosh. If it did, let me know. I'll try to help you out with that. So then I go into Surge's section.
An only child of the dirty immigrant variety. Been down the wine and road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy.
I added a little hi-hat loop on top of it.
The immigrant variety. Been down the wine and road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy. They dying on it.
Did the same kind of break as well. And then my hook is a little different as far as I changed up the bass line a little bit. Then I added the little strings just to add a little variation from the other section of the verses.
Splash the track in a fashion that cats was
And then
lacking
it
the skill
goes
for.
right into realistic section, kind of the same as Stresses and Surge. Little variance in the drums there. Kept it pretty simple. I wanted to go pretty simple on this. I know the past couple were like kind of house and drum and bass one. You know, I make my hip hop stuff too, you know, because I have a hip hop album coming out soon with the homies, you know, the Chronological team, myself and MC Stress. Shout out to Stress in the building. But that is my flip. You guys will get to hear it in the next video. Again, I appreciate all you guys cooking up. It keeps me hype, motivated to keep making more stuff. If there's anything that you are confused about, if you're using Serato Studio, feel free to let me know. It helps me get more ideas of making videos to help you guys out. My job here is to push you guys into having fun and creating things. That's all I want, because that's how I am. I just want to keep making stuff and then try to be better as much as I can. So with that, enjoy the flip that I made as well. Keep cooking it up. Stay creative. Have fun. That's what it's all about. You guys have a great one. Peace, everybody.
World beyond, my pen blade slice, sharper than the darts you throw. Definitely nice. That shit you waving in the dark's falling apart. Think before you speak, got a mouth full of smarts. Leave them needing repair, seeking modifications. Cause the talent supersedes the occupation. Walk with me, down the path, I'm one of plenty. Pulling out any weapon to silence the mouths of critics.
An only child of the dirty immigrant variety. Been down the winding road, led me to piety. Not everything is comedy, they dying on the inside. Before I do fugazi, I'd rather drink strychnine. That's just me though. Call it living by a credo. Until you really know me, we ain't people. Don't take it personal, it's part cerebral. Takes all types to make the world go round right. So let live and let life 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 and let life.
That's the way you get, that's the way you get, Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, Timberland up, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, that's the way you get, Timberland
Splash the track in a fashion that cats was lacking the skill for. Pull up to the spot, rocking Timbs like Happy Gilmore. Aight, it's Nike's on my feet, but I'm still raw. Make it feel like a steel toe to your jaw. Of course, I'm blessed with a vision articulate. My thoughts collected, my method meticulous. I brought the weapon, my breath is an instrument of death. While y'all start, my preference is ending it.